Have you ever wondered about the challenges mixed martial arts fighters face when they transition into the wrestling industry? This unique journey is less traveled, less understood, and filled with its own set of trials. It's not just about swapping out gloves for grappling. It's a radical shift in technique, in mindset, and indeed in spirit. The rules change, the arena changes, and so must the fighter. The journey of an MMA fighter into the wrestling ring is not for the faint-hearted. The first hurdle that MMA fighters face is the drastic shift in training methodology. MMA and wrestling are two sides of the same coin, yet so different. MMA is raw, primal, focused on the fight itself, the strength, the technique, the agility. Wrestling, on the other hand, is a dance, a spectacle, a story told through physical prowess. It demands more than just combat skills. The training for professional wrestling is more about showmanship and storytelling than pure combat. It's about how you sell a move, how you engage the crowd, how you tell a story in the ring. It requires a different set of skills, different physical demands, and a different mindset. MMA fighters are used to training for strength, speed, and endurance. But wrestling demands a different kind of endurance. The ability to perform, to entertain, to captivate an audience, while also maintaining physical prowess. The training shift is a steep mountain to climb, but it's just the beginning of the journey. Beyond the physical training, the biggest challenge for MMA fighters lies in the dramatics of wrestling. Showmanship is the lifeblood of wrestling, a stark contrast to the unembellished, combat-focused ethos of MMA. While MMA trains fighters to be efficient, ruthless, and tactical, wrestling demands a performance. It's not just about securing a win, it's about entertaining, about playing to the crowd, about becoming a character that people love or love to hate. Many MMA fighters struggle with this shift. They're accustomed to the pure combat, the raw physicality, but wrestling calls for something more. It demands a flair for the dramatic, a knack for storytelling, a willingness to engage the audience in ways that go beyond mere combat. This is foreign territory for most MMA fighters, and it's a struggle to adapt, to play the part that wrestling demands. The world of wrestling is a stage, and every fighter must learn to play their part. The final struggle for MMA fighters in wrestling is the constant need for adaptation. Unlike the MMA world, where fighters have ample time to prepare for one opponent, wrestling is a whirlwind of new characters, fresh storylines, and shifting adversaries. This constant evolution demands quick thinking, flexibility, and a dash of theatrical flair. It's a far cry from the predictability of MMA, yet it's a challenge many MMA fighters willingly embrace. Adaptation is the name of the game in wrestling, and it's a game that MMA fighters must learn to play.